Hello. Hi, everybody. This is Tip Tuesday, and I am so happy to be alive today. So happy to be on Instagram. I'm going to pop on all week, a little bit of each day, just a little bit, just give you some tips and stuff like that. So I wanted to just pop on and just say that, sometimes we hear a lot of different messages from all kind of people all over the world. And everybody is an advisor. But this is some of the things I rule out. This is one thing I rule out. And I just want to tell you guys, this is what I do to rule out different ideas and different suggestions from people, I was on, you guys, you see my ads, and I'm always on Clubhouse expressing myself and talking about different things and doing, different kind of stories. It could be marketing, it could be branding, it could be designing, because all of you guys, I don't know if you know, I have 2 degrees, because I know I used to work retail and I've modeled before. And I used to work retail with a lot of you guys, but you didn't know when I was working, I was also going to school, and I also paid my way through school. No one gave me a grant or anything. I paid my way through school, so just to let you guys know that. And I'm a critique. I can critique people, but I choose not to do it because I think we're all learning. So that's one of the reasons why it's very difficult for me to critique people. But to get into the show, I was listening to this girl. So, sometime, you have to, when you finish speaking on Clubhouse, you have to land a certain way. Some people say I'm landing my plane, like that's the finish of the conversation. Some people might say, yeah, that's all I have to say. Or, you could say it a lot of different ways. So this particular day I was talking, and I'm just bringing this up because I want you guys to see how I think and how business is better this way than most ways. And I'm not saying I'm right all the time. So I always say it's me, Rae Rae, in the hot pink Ferrari, and I'm parking my car right here. So that means that I'm closing the conversation, right? But the funny thing about this particular platform I was on, the lady kind of critiqued me. She said, well, that's not kind of like your brand. But you know what? I thought about it because I always take everything, like a critique for me is something for me to learn and grow from. Not necessarily saying I'm doing it right or wrong, or, I'm not critiquing the person. I'm just critiquing their style. So that particular person, she's not a millionaire. She's not a billionaire. So what makes her think that she is right to tell me that I was wrong? So I didn't make a big deal over it. I thought about it. And I said, that's it. I'm only going to listen to people that are on where I want to go. So if a person makes $1 million, that's who I want to follow. I'm not following people that don't make $1 million because that's what I'm after. I'm not after somebody trying to tell me to do a branding and follow the lead, because a lot of people that do branding, they do it totally wrong. Because I've seen people that make money, they do not. I've never seen on Shark Tank that you follow, just one brand. You don't follow one brand. You just keep branching yourself out. Hey, what's up? How are you? You just keep branching yourself out. And that's how you develop your brand. What's up? You want to come on, Zenya? You want to come on, love? You so cool. I love your commercials. They are fabulous, girl. Keep up the great work. I love it. You doing great. I was just talking about how you brand yourself. You brand yourself totally different, and I love it. Because even though you could concentrate on just doing braids and hair and stuff like that, but no, you add in a little bit of the beauty parlor. You add in things. That is the developing. Oh, thank you so much, love. Thank you. Okay, that's cool. Well, you can see it later on because I'm talking about branding, and people listening to other people. Don't listen to people if you're branding yourself and you want to go forward. So like, say if you want to make $1 million, follow somebody that's making $1 million from their brand. You know, like I always admire this one guy. He's on this platform. He's Pigeon. He sold a pigeon patch, which looks like the Puma, to Nike. So, and he was just pigeons, but you got to see how elaborate his line is, you know? So when people say you have to brand a certain way, you have to use certain amount of brandy colors, that is not true. And don't niche down. You got to niche up. You got to start developing your, so, you know, like Xenia, she has like a hair line, right? So I would even try to make like a hair t-shirt, a hair scarf. You could do so many things. You don't stay in one lane, even though you have one brand. So that's what makes me different creative wise, because I figure out strategies. I'm not into like one style. So you'll never see me in one style, because it's all about the strategy and the client you're trying to attract. So if you want more, like say, you know, like I give you, for instance, somebody was saying when you go to the Oscars, and you see Lady Gaga and you see all of them, the ones that are making the money and they got the look, right? What they do, I'm going to tell you one thing that they do that's on key. They wear bright colors, okay? You can't go to the Oscars. You can't go to the Met Ball and not have a bright color on. People will not see you. Okay, yeah, you can wear black, but you're going to have some sparkles. You have to stand out. Hey, Mio, how are you, love? You want to come on? You know, you have to stand out in your brand, you know. And I love Miho. Shout out to Miho. She's so cool. She's probably on for a minute and off. But yeah, you got to bring your brand out. Don't listen to people. That's why you'll see me, and you'll see me in a lot of different colors. You'll see me in a lot of different styles, because you were just trying to brand yourself. So when people see me, they know I'm okay. I trimmed it down a little bit. So I'm just using 3 colors. I'm only using like the colors in my logo, which is a hot pink, black, and white. But you see, I will always add in a green. I will always add in a yellow, because the people, if you notice, and you could go in my feed, people that see the colors I use, the bright colors I use, are the ones people are attracted to. They're not attracted to me staying to pink, black, and white. They're not. So don't listen to people. I'm just saying this. Don't listen to people that say you have to brand a certain way. That is not true. That's not how Gary Vaynerchuk does it. That's not how Damian John does it. That's not how Mark Cuban does it. Those people are the ones that you want to mimic. I don't want to mimic somebody she's just making $500,000. No, my brain wants to go towards $1 million. It's not $500,000. So, and I know you have to walk slow before you climb, but you know what? You never know. Somebody could just all of a sudden see one thing you have, and that could blow you up. So just be yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Branding depends on you. Just take a look at the guy. I think he's Chinese, I'm not sure, but he owns the Pigeon brand. Just look up Pigeons. And his name is, I forgot, his last name is Staples. And that guy started in New York City in Soho. I remember his brand when it was nothing. And he was teaching on Skillshare, and he was talking about the pigeon. But I'm going to tell you why he does the pigeon. And I might be guessing, but pigeons are very rare now in New York City because of the mayor. So Mayor Bloomberg stopped liking pigeons for some reason, so they got rid of them, a lot of them. So you'll see more in New York City. You'll see sparrows, but you won't see a lot of pigeons, because they just got rid of a lot of them because it was more pigeons, you know. But then when you see Mike Tyson, he's kissing a pigeon, you know. Everybody has a different brand, you know. So I'm just hopping on real quick just to say, don't pay attention to people with your branding. Keep branding, and you keep your style up according to you. Listen to the people that have the amount of money where you're going. Don't listen to people that are not. They kind of shoulda, woulda, coulda, and they always trying to be something they're not, you know. And I just, you know, I let people say whatever they want. I don't actually, to be honest, I don't even really get mad at people. I just take people for what they are. If they want to be like that, let them, you know. But I'm not going to let somebody tell me they're not making $1 million and they're telling me how to brand myself, how to coach myself, how to do this. That's not how it goes. I'll tell you a story about Amy and Maria Folio and Amy, I forgot her last name, but she's making a lot of money, but she comes from like Tony Robbins. Okay, her foundation, she worked with Tony Robbins, and then she got Marie Folio to train her, but she had to pay for it. But she was not there. She didn't go on Clubhouse or Facebook and join all these groups and stuff like that. No, she went, she got a coach. She paid her to coach her to get where she wanted to go. That makes a lot of sense. You know, I remember when I was shy, you know, I found out from all the shy people, how do you get unshy? You go and you start doing acting, and you start doing different kind of acting roles, and I forgot what you call it. You just exchange roles, and it becomes fun. And you play acting, and you just keep playing, and eventually once you start playing and you're around different people that are shy like you, it breaks the mold. So I'm saying all this, and I'm just hopping on once a day, every day from now on in. I used to have a show. I stopped having a show, so I just wanted to give some people some highlights to lift you up as we lift one another up. When we become millionaires, we could all sit down and say, I knew when Rae Rae was on Instagram and she was all talking da 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 da. So I'm just happy that I can stop on and say something, inspire you, keep growing. Don't listen to people. Listen to the inner voice. You know, the inner voice is the small voice that God gives us all. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care if you believe in God or don't believe in God. There's a voice inside of you that's trying to guide you. So listen to that. Sometimes it's hard to listen to, but always listen to that. And I'll leave with saying this. E.T., you know, Eric Thomas, the rap preacher, he's the #1 motivating speaker today. And he says he gets up at 3 a.m. because he challenges himself. So like me, I'm challenging myself. Today makes 296 days of nonstop exercising because I chose to choose for me, to discipline myself. So when people see me, they'll say, you know what, she might be a little cuckoo, but one thing about me, I will stay focused and get exactly what I want because you could do it too. So don't give up on yourself. E.T. gets up at 3 a.m. I wish I could get up at 3 a.m. You know, God didn't call me to do that. I'm not doing 3 a.m. I'll do 4 or 5, but 3 a.m., you know, I was thinking about it today. If I get up at 3 a.m., it's like dark. I wouldn't be able, my brain doesn't relate to that. I could do 4 and 5, but not 3. You know, so, and if God doesn't call me to do 3 a.m., I'm not doing it. So I'm just Rae Rae, and I'll leave with saying this. You, my friend, are a part of the awesome sauce that makes the world go around. And without you, there's not enough sizzle, or jazz. So keep being special because you are special and great just the way you are. So step in your greatness. I'm Rae Rae. I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll be back on. Peace out.